welcome to my channel. Today we're making a nice easy meal. We're making some ground turkey with some fried rice, lots of vegetables. We're loading it up with some carrots and chard, broccoli, peas. You know, you can load it up with whatever you want. It's got a little Asian flair to it in terms of the spices. It's delicious, guys. I think you're gonna love it. I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after this. I love this dish because you can customize it any way you want. If you've got leftovers in the fridge, leftover veggies, whatever, you can toss it in. This is just a great dish to make, you know, anytime. All right, so first up we have some rice. Now I cooked up about a cup of brown rice already, so that's ready to go. I have some ground turkey. We'll need some diced yellow onion, some ginger. I have some minced garlic, some pastured eggs, avocado oil. Now for the sauce, which is really the best part of this, right? That's what makes our dish. I've got some rice vinegar, some tamari sauce, which is a gluten-free version of soy sauce. You can use regular soy sauce if you like. Some peanut butter, sweet red chili sauce, a little bit of sesame oil. That goes a long way, so just use a touch. Okay, so for our vegetables, I have some diced carrots. You want to cut those up nice and small. That way they'll cook up nice and quick. I have some frozen peas. I went ahead and got some frozen peas and frozen broccoli just because I couldn't find organic in the fresh section. I have some chard. Now with the chard, I like to use some, you know, nice fresh chard here that you want to cut out the stem like I'm doing here, and then we'll cut it up into pieces, bite-sized pieces, by just chopping it up, and it turns out like this. For garnish, we've got some green onion and some sliced almonds. And to season it up, of course, we're gonna use a little bit of salt, not too much because we have a lot of that sodium from our soy sauce, and some red pepper flakes if you dare. So use as much of that as you like. We're gonna start off by heating up our sauce, mostly because of the peanut butter. You see the peanut butter is very, very thick, right? And that's because it's a natural peanut butter and it doesn't have a lot of the, you know, hydrogenated oils in it. And it takes a little more to, you know, get it to dissolve. So here's my rice vinegar. We're gonna pour that in there, along with the tamari sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of sesame oil. Sesame oil is pretty powerful, so you don't wanna overdo this. And then we're gonna put some of this sweet red chili sauce. And this is a bit spicy, so, you know, use as much as you like. I like a couple of teaspoons in this, works really well. And then you still can jazz it up and add more if you like a lot of heat. So we'll heat this up over the stove until that peanut butter dissolves. Once you've got the peanut butter dissolved into the sauce, go ahead and just turn it off and set it aside. Now we're ready to start cooking. I'm going to place some avocado oil into my pan here. And you can use coconut oil if you like, or even olive oil will work. Let that warm up a little bit. I got my pan on medium heat, and we're going to cook up our onions. Let's toss those in. And the carrots, because the carrots take the longest to cook of all the vegetables we have in this dish. And we're gonna cook this for probably about, you know, 5 minutes, let's say. It's been 5 minutes, and now we're gonna add the ground turkey to this. And you wanna break this up into, you know, small pieces. And I'm gonna put just a little hint of salt in there, not too much. Like I said, we've got a lot of sodium in this already from the soy sauce, so we don't need too much salt here. I'm also gonna add the ginger and the garlic. And we're just gonna cook this until the turkey is done. And it's no longer pink. Now we're gonna add in our sauce. Remember that peanut butter that we were blending in here, so it's nice and mixed in. So we're going to pour this sauce right in there, and we're going to stir that in. Got my temperature back up. I'm going to put it up to medium again to get that sauce in there nice and hot. Okay, now once everything gets a little hot, we're going to add the vegetables to this. Toss in the broccoli. There goes our peas. and the chard. Now you can see our pan starts getting quite full. But that's okay, that chard's gonna cook down. So now I'm gonna just stir all this in. Try not to spill it on my stove. I'm gonna cover this because I wanna cook the broccoli mostly because it's still slightly frozen. So we're gonna cover this for just a few minutes. All right, so while that's cooking up, I'm just gonna crack my eggs into a bowl, and then we're gonna add these. You just wanna scramble these up. So, this has been cooking for a few minutes now. The vegetables are getting a little soft. It is time to add our egg. So I'm gonna make a hole in the middle of the pan, just like that. Have my heat on medium-high, and we're just gonna pour this right in the middle. And we're just gonna scramble them. And then once they get scrambled, then we'll just kind of mix them right into the rest of the vegetables and the turkey. I'm gonna add the rice now, and I'm gonna add about 2 cups of it, most of what I made here. Now it's time to add some of those red pepper flakes if you want to. This is totally optional, guys, but go ahead and add a few if you want. And you can go ahead and taste it at this point and see if you need any salt, which I don't think you will, but you might. That's up to you. Now I'm just making sure that I'm reheating that rice into this so everything's nice and hot. I'm gonna serve some of this up so you can see what it looks like on the plate. It's beautiful, it smells great. Can't wait to take a bite, can't wait to eat some of this. Now, we talked about garnishing. You can garnish it with some sliced almonds. We can place it on the big, pan, do that, or you can just do it on the individual dish, which really adds a nice little crunch to it, and some green onion, which I think is really nice, adds a little more flavor and a little greenery. So there you have it. Now for a bite. Absolutely delicious, guys. Great Asian flavor. I like the little peanut butter. It's a hint of that, the sesame oil, all the flavors together, the vegetables in there, awesome. A great recipe to make any day of the week. You saw how quick it was to put together, and you get a fair amount. In fact, I'm gonna be taking mine to a little potluck dinner that I'm going to tonight, so it's perfect. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button at the end of the video right up here or below the video, and hit that bell so that you'll be notified every week when new videos come out. And if you have any questions for me, by golly, leave them down below. I love to hear from you, and I will try to answer your questions. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.